from the bottom of my heart, for coming by. It's been a wonderful ride. I'm not done serving. I just want to let everybody know that right now. Okay? Through the grace of God, I will continue to serve. I'm a server and a giver. There's one in Canada. I told somebody that. They know this. But I want to let you know that his support team means the world to me, and I will continue to support that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, just like I did this department. It's the greatest department in the world, and I was privileged to be a part of that, privileged to be a part of your lives, and I want to thank each and every one of you guys for allowing me to that. I know back in the day I was a drunk and nobody wanted to talk to me, even invite me to the party and shit, but things have changed for me. My heart is open, God is in my life, and brought me together with each one of you guys, and I'm happy to be here for that. There's a number of people I want to single out, but first and foremost, I'd like to bring up the chief of the department. All right, put your hands together. So Richie, Captain Mulligan, I'm talking. Right, back when we came on the job, right, when we went to the academy, they had these demerits. They gave you the cards, remember that? Does anybody? Well, today, I'm here to cash those bastards in, Chief. I still got all three of them, all right? All three of these demerits. I've been standing here. Right, they said there was a bonus at the end of the year career. So I'm just giving them back.
It'll be in the mail.
All right.
It'll be in the mail.
You're a man of honor, and you're a man of your word, right? And I appreciate that. So. No, not cash. I'll take the check.
Venmo.
You can do that. So, here they are.
They never should have came up here.
Yeah. Next up, we're going to have the push-up contest. You ready? We'll talk about that later. Thank you, Chief. It's been an honor and my complete pleasure serving you. All right, I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss you. All right, next up. Billy McClintock, number one. Chief McClintock. Is he out? I just want to... Okay, if he's not here, I just want to let you know my last day was the official when they told me I had to stay home. But there's nothing like going out being the number one guy's number one guy, right? So I got to go out as the number one guy's number one guy. So I am the number one guy, but I was the number one guy for Paulie for a long time. And when you're the number one guy to the number one guy, I want to let you know that there's secrets we keep. There's only one bed back there, though, right? But we both fit in it. He was nice in the winter. Such a handsome man. Look at this. Well, Ma, I just want to say thank you for the support that you've given me over my career. It's not easy, me and my mom take care of each other, as I want to say, right? And that's all family. So I always say, Ma, I'll be back tomorrow, I'll see you in the morning. And then, a couple of years ago, and beyond, I would say, Ma, I'll see you, I'm going to work. I'll see you next week. And then I'd be lucky to come home. But I come home every day now because I do love my mother. But what's more important too, when I said, Ma, I'll be home tomorrow, she started trusting me and believing me. And what was good about it is I was coming here to my next family. And that's the way I felt in my heart, because I truly honored the time that I was spending with each and every one of you individually, whether it be in this house or going to visit other houses and having meals up there. And I know everybody say, oh, fuck, this guy wants a hug. Dude, that's who I am. And if you don't feel that oxytocin going through you, whatever, what's the term? Oxytocin? Yeah, I felt it. And it made me a stronger man, right? Since Chief McClintock's not here, I'll call him up one at a time by the time. Chief Birdie, come on up, please. I'll give you a hug and then we got Seth. It's more than you. Chief, I just want to let you know, you are the first battalion Lord Realm Commander, and I will never forget that. Thank you for blessing me to be this man. Get over here, you.
This is Richie Cave, I think it was 2019. Came 2020. 2020. Came in 2020. And everyone knows here that in the morning, it's chaos down here. The first hour or two, and then during the day, it does rain all day. But he always had everything together. You call him, he'd give you the lineup. If you wanted something changed, he'd get it done. And there's two things you will guarantee when you walk in that office. A hug and a cup of coffee. So Rich, I wish you the best. You are the best. And remember, if you're going to drink the coffee, drink the good coffee.
Does not like good coffee, you know that. We're going to have espressos and catados and whatever else. Thank you for everything. Thank you. You made my job very Chief Collins, 2nd Battalion. Here's my guy. I want to let you know, my first run as the deputy's aide, I said, oh shit, we gotta get there, right? It was an apartment building, and holy shit, that I blew shit. I totally screwed up the run. I put the deputy's car right in front of the building, working fire. Paulie's like, dude, what are you doing? I was like, dude, we got him here, what's the problem? But we were in the way. And then I recognized, oh shit, maybe it's time to slow down a little bit. Because that's
possible number reported 349 Fairmont Avenue, 2 Boulevard and Brighton Street.
And I got to learn that. Especially in the second time, right?
Jumper reported 349 Fairmont Avenue, between Boulevard and Brighton Street. Company flying box 539.
We always maintain a professional relationship. But dude, we used to slam coffees together. We had one guy, where the fuck is he? He was jumping up and down on the chairs and shit. Yeah, right? Yeah. Hold on, here's Chief Rowley. Chief of the 2nd Battalion! Richie's day. This is Dressler. That's one unique individual that you raised. God bless you. God bless you. I liked him the way he was, you know, at certain times. When he went overboard, did not like that. Where he is now, I think everybody in this room can attest, we love him. You see the energy he brings to a room? I hope you can keep up with him. I've got all that energy from you. All right? Rich, good luck. I know it's one day at a time, right? I think you can do well. Best of health to you, trying to keep up with her, and her trying to keep up with you. All right, Mr. Dressler, from your son, always talking highly of you. God bless you. All right? Okay. Chief Gorman's not here, and I think, what's his name, at the run, right? Chief Simone at the run. All right. The next one, there we go. So, a year and a day to the day, our FTO, right? And so everybody, Richie Gorman bought us the coffee card, right? And almost a year later, after everybody used it, Tommy says he was going to buy coffee. And guess what he pulls out? Richie Gorman's coffee card. Come on over here, bro. Get over here. Look at you. Look how handsome. I know. Oh, Bertie never bought? Either way, we all bought coffee. Tommy, I learned a lot from you when I was up at ladder 7, right? Ladder 3. We used to go out for training, cut roofs and shit, and have fun. We had Mike Daly with us, you know. Good old Mike. We were chilling out, having fun. Tommy, it was an honor and a fucking privilege serving with you and doing everything that we did together, right? Because I remember you a long time into the 17 guy, and you got made. I couldn't have been more proud of you. And then your brother, right? He's a fun keep it up. But I'm going to give you a few words. So, I love you.
It was great working with Richie, and like Sean said, how we went into that office. Richie took care of everything in that office, and Paulie knows. He was just so good to have around. He kept everything in order for us in the office and at the fires too. You know, Richie was always that guy that would take control at the fires. You were a command presence in yourself at the fires, so it was always good to have you there. We all worked really well together. I love working with these guys, and you know, I love working with Richie. We started doing Wordle. How long ago? When I first started.
Like 450 days.
Yeah, so still every day, me and Richie do the Wordle every morning. We send it to each other. Sometimes we get it, sometimes we have to go. We struggle with it, but that's our thing together. And like Billy touched on, you're a different person from years ago, and for the best. You know, we all love you for that, and we're all proud to call you our friends. You know, thank you for everything you've done for us. Good luck in retirement.
Thank you. You know, I'm going to save the best for last. Only you're the best, and I'm going to save you for last. I just got a couple more. Listen, before I forget, I think Chief DeGiulio, can you come up here? I just want to, I have a couple words I want to say to you. serious shit here, right? Chief, I want to let you know, it was a real honor and pleasure. And from my little point of view as a fireman, I just want to let you know how much I appreciated all the work that you were putting in. I couldn't fucking believe from 10 years ago, the spare apparatus, to not having to worry, pick up the phone and call you, use this one, use that one. What a relief it is for the people in that office and for the citizenry of Jersey City. To have those rigs on board, and I know it's all because of what you do. Behind the scenes, 24 fucking hours a day you were doing this. And I appreciate it, just like everybody else did. And I wanted to publicly comment on that, because like I said, from my little role, I got it. And so thank you for everything you've done. I love you.
Listen, you were an awesome overall too. You did a great job in the deputy's office as a fire and all that. You had a great career, and we should be thanking you for everything you did. I hope you have a really good time.
Can I either hug you?
Okay. I can just say that to somebody else. Say it. Give him one there. Do the hug.
Chief needs a phone. If the chief left the fucking mic.
Give me that microphone. Give me that. Alright, I guess I missed my prompt, so anyway, I've been here a long time, right? I could have left a while ago, but one of the blessings I had staying here this long was when I went to the 4th Battalion, I went to B Group and I met Richie. And it has been a blessing. He's one of those guys you think about and he puts a smile on your face as soon as you think about this guy. Played a major role. I consider him a friend, true friend. I'll tell you a quick funny story. Everybody knows the push-up contest. I don't know if you were going to go there. But between me and Cousin Paulie, right? He's still trying to catch me. As you can see, he's walking up, but I don't think so. And I'm a lot older than Paulie. But anyway, Richie got drifted in, so he chimed in, right? And then he was getting things straightening out his life. He said, "Gee, I'm going to start working out. You're in trouble." I said, "Why?" He said, "Push-ups." So what are you up to? He said, 25. I said, "Call me in a year." Right? So what do you think he does? I'm getting a text like every other day from this madman working at the airport. He's inside the hangar doing push-ups. "Chief, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you." Then he's on a runway. "I'm coming for you." The next one, he's got his whole team with him. They're all doing push-ups in a thing, right? I don't know if I should say this one. Then I get another one. He's got a full harness on. He's on top of the plane with a tether line, and he's doing push-ups. "Stevie, I'm coming for you." So, I mean, he made us laugh. He's a great friend. But more importantly than that, he's walking out the door, but he will not leave us. He plays a major role in the peer support that Chief Drennan started and put together. And I know that Chief Drennan relies on him all the time. When we're out there looking for places, we may have to go. This guy here is there, like that, because he loves you guys. He's part of this family. He's going to continue to be part of the family. I know, as a chief, I can call him 24/7. He will be there, wherever he has to go. So for that, I can't thank him enough. So he'll be around for a long time, and I'm so blessed that I stayed and met this guy, because I got another true friend. So I love you, brother. Congratulations. Congratulations, man.
Here he is. So, number one guy to the number one guy is how I went out, and here is the number one guy right now. Look at you. You're so beautiful. Your hair looks great. I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve you. As the Lord B Group Commander, Citywide Corps Commander. It was an honor. We had a lot of fun. I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss Chris. I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. I'll get him next. I'm going to call him up next. But I just wanted to let you know, we love you. It was great. And I'm going to give you the mic, but I'm going to hug you.
All right, what can you say about Rich Dressler? He's a hugger. Absolutely. Last year, when I was staff, I had the opportunity to backfill a bunch of times for Chief Paul Dressler. And lo and behold, Rich is the aide. And every time I backfilled, we had a big multiple. So it was awesome because he had my back. I turned around, he was telling me things that I wasn't hearing on the radio. He was doing things, and I couldn't have asked for a better man helping me out there in the field, in the action. I mean, he's bar none. All right, and to have him retire is sad because a big part of B Group is going. I mean, Chris is here to backfill, and that's great, but Rich is never going to be another Rich. There's never going to be another Rich Dressler. And I know you all know that. So I want to thank him from the bottom of my heart for having my back and being a phenomenal aide, one of the best there is. Let's have a big hand for Rich.
All right, I see a couple of them. I got Chief Nestor and Chief Bella. Come on up, guys, please. You know what? Me and Pat came on together, and me and Bella, we played baseball together. So, Pat, I don't think you were here when I gave my speech. Remember these?
Oh, yeah.
I'm cashing them in, right? Remind the Chief I want my money back, right? They never took it to merit from me. I got all three. Listen, I gotta tell you. Class of 05, we got Richie Mulligan in the house. The guys that made battalion chief from my class, I couldn't be more proud of, right? And it's such an honor to come on with these guys and watch them grow. We had Gary Byrne, Pat Nestor, Jason, who else made the battalion?
Robolino.
Robo, I miss him. But then the guys that got promoted. I think 75% of my class got promoted to officer, which I'm truly proud of because, believe it or not, I did march us around. I was the class leader. And it was such an honor to be with those guys. And then they come on, and then Bella's out. I used to go to truck 4 on overtime, right? And then I ran into fucking Bella. I'm like, holy shit, we play baseball together. So when you grow up in the city, I know Pat did too, he's St. Alpha, right? But when you grow up and then become men together on a job to accomplish a mission, to know that, hey, I'm going right and I know you're going left, or we're going left together and we're going to go right, to know that we're all going to make it out and make it home. When you grow up with men like that, and as kids to men, it forms a stronger bond. It really did. We had a lot of fun together. Well, no, we did. I love you. Anyway, it was really nice. All right, and then we got Mikey Trump. CBD! There you go, baby. Come on up, Mike. Look at you. You look like a little fucking handsome fucking Irishman. Half the penis you used to have. Look at you. That's it. Look at the neck on his neck. So Mikey was my captain for a long time. Right? For the first 6 months, though, you were running around in that little costume, right? Look at you. Look at you today. You look handsome. It was truly an honor and a pleasure being a part of your group. I really enjoyed it. You got a few words?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Richie's one of the biggest smart people I ever met on the job. I tell you, came over my house and your son's great family, everything. He would do anything for you. If he takes you under his wing, he's the greatest guy I ever met, maybe in my entire life. I say it a lot.
Thank you.
Love you, kid.
All right, I was saving the best for last. All right, so I'm going to start this from May of 2020 when I was up at Hazmat in 14 Ladder 7. Justin Sabino was the public captain, and he asked, I was on the truck, but people from the pumper said off, so he said, Rich, I want you to be the pumper shoulder. I was like, okay, I haven't driven the pumper since engine 18, right? And I was on ladder 3 with big people. So, as the day's going on, I like to cook, I like to stay in the kitchen, and that's why I said we had 2 heroes here before, because we had 2 transfer people, Michael Riley from engine 5, and then Denny from engine 11, Gallagher. And while I'm in the kitchen cooking, I see some smoke coming out of the window. And like, this is the 3rd battalion. I said, oh, you gotta shit me. We'll fire up the 3rd battalion. But I got the big bowl, and I was peeling potatoes and shit. And I look outside the window, and I'm like, oh shit, this is a fire. So I'm walking over to the washroom, and if you know the washroom, they got the 1MC, I call it, that's what they call it on the ship. And I say, hey guys, listen, we got something going on across the street. We need to stop studying and come out. Just as I'm bringing the bowl out, I got people slamming on the door. And I tell them, all right, we'll be right there. We'll be right there. And so now I'm getting my shit to go back out onto the apparatus floor. And again, I grab the 1MC and I'm like, dude, hey guys, I'm not fucking around. We got to work the fire across the street. So we pull out with the first due pumper there. And I was the chauffeur, and it felt like forever before we had help. It was a real windy day. I think Ladder 7 was down at a down street. The closest truck came from, I think Ladder 9 showed up. Joe put the ladder up to the roof. Ladder 2 showed up, but it felt like forever before help arrived. Luckily, now Paulie shows up to the scene. I think Phil was his aide, and I see Paulie. Now, when I first came on the job, Paulie was a captain of 22 engine. I made my first pot of coffee for Paul. I looked him right in the eyes, and he said to me, I thought we were in love back then. He said, my God, this is a great cup of coffee. And it was, because I made it with love. I made it from my heart. And it was nuts up there. Getting back to May 25, I think Paulie recognized that maybe I was struggling a little bit. And he asked me to come down to be the deputy's aide. Well, when I say ask, it's not the way the chief works. He says, I want to see you down here next day. And I called him over to step into. I'm like, oh, if it's my turn to buy breakfast and the meal, I don't want to come. Can I wait for the next day? He said, I don't give a shit what you're doing. After the next call, you get your ass down to be the deputy's aide. And I loved it when he got mad. He was so sexy. And so I think God brought us together that day. Brought us together the day that I made the coffee. And it took like 15 years for him to bring us back together, for us to realize that we needed each other. So I want to bring up retired Deputy Chief Paulie Drennan. I love you too. I love your family. You're a very special person in my heart and in my world. And I'll never forget everything that you've done for me and for me and for my family.
Okay, so when God made Richie Dressler, he broke the mold. There's no doubt about it. That is one piece of work right there. So I'm very proud of Richie Dressler. He many years ago, I saw him. I saw him struggling, like a lot of us, with doing, sucking on a bottle a little bit too much. And I talked to him, but I always had compassion for someone of them guys too that got reformed and changed my ways. And then, but besides that, Richie still always had a big heart, always helping others, okay, always caring about people. And so when I came down here, he was very competent, very smart, very capable person. I wanted him down here. I needed good people. I needed a guy that could control and have organization. He has all these great skills, very competent. So we got him down here, we started talking every day. Not long after being down here, he really looked himself in the mirror and he changed his ways. And he got help. He came down here, he's working. I had great battalion chiefs, great captains, and great people on this group, big group, great officers, the whole job. But big group's always special to me because I've been on big group for a long time, since I got promoted to captain. So a lot of great people and the great officers, the battalion chiefs, one of the people. So now we added another great guy here. So now Richie was cleaned up, he wasn't drinking anymore. And he was able to come down and organize things. And bring sunshine. Everywhere he goes, he's bringing sunshine, love. Okay? Because I'll tell you one thing. Everybody thinks being a leader is getting bars and having an ego. That gets you nowhere. You might be in charge, but you ain't getting respect. You want to respect by caring about people. And that's something he always did. Okay? Get on that phone, no matter how crazy the situation. Okay? And he's a firefighter, and he's a better leader than many people would rank. Okay? He would treat people right, talk to them appropriately. He earned people's respect. Every chief, every officer, every captain respected him. They knew he was the deputy's hand, okay, in the Game of Thrones. He was Deputy 1 Outlaw on Beacon, and they knew it. They respected him. They listened to him. He was competent on the fire scene.
I knew what was going on, just like Chief McClintock said, like all these battalion chiefs and the chiefs that talked to that. Okay? He's unbelievable. He loves his mother, takes care of his mother and his family, and seeing him doing this, he's helping. He's part of the peer support team, helping other people, and that's what life's all about. That's what we do in this job. We help people, right? So let's help each other when they're struggling and they're having problems as well. Because we all have struggles, my friends. And if you don't, God bless you. Someday you will. Maybe somebody in your family will. Okay? And you're going to know that you could just turn to your own brothers and sisters on a Jersey City Fire Department and get the help that you need. Okay? And Richie's a big part of that, too. I'm very proud of you, too. You're unbelievable, and there really is nobody quite like you. Thanks for your service to being my partner. You made my job for me, too. Thank you.
All right, now it's open mic season. Anybody want to grab the mic and say the one-liners or jokes or anything good to say, bad to say? Going once, going twice. All right, I hope everybody's enjoying the food. Don't forget the boots are there, all right? The boots are there for a reason. Oh, we got cake? If we run out of cake, Chief, you know what I got inside? I was just saying that I never run out of that. All right, come on, here's some cake. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I want to recognize Pete, Captain Clear. Thank you for coming. Oh, okay. Oh, we got Captain Mulligan here. Engine 6, line of town 6, squad 1. Squad 1's important. All right? Just want to let you know in the grand scheme of things. Come on. Who's going to do this? Corey will do it. Corey will do it. And the chief.
Hold up. Come on out here. Right there. No, right there. You're good.
We gotta cut the cake after this. Right after this.
Make this speech real short, but for the time that we got the pleasure of working with Rich, I call him OG, so I'm going to call you OG. We brought an energy to the house that will never ever get replaced. It's unfortunate. That energy is irreplaceable. The moment we come in here, like you all said, hugs, coffee, all that, just good conversation, good vibe. I mean, that energy, Rich, I promise you, man, it's irreplaceable. We appreciate it. We're gonna remember it and feel it way more before you're gone. You know what I'm saying? And just thank you, Rich, for all the words, the things you've done for us, looking out for us, even when we have to yell at you about it. I mean that. You never took it for granted, not one time. Thank you so much, Rich, for the talks, the conversations, the energy. Just everything's gonna be alright. The positive attitude. When we have those days, we don't got a whole lot of time on. Check this real quick. Listen, that empathy goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? So, I won't speak on behalf of the house, but on behalf of the house, thank you for a little something before you go. Love you, Rich. Thank you so much for all of it. For all of it.
All right. That's great. Come on.
soon as they get on the way.